Years of issues with farming finance are being unravelled at the Royal Commission's latest hearings in Brisbane. It's the beginning of a testing week for the big banks, with tough stories from the land in the spotlight.
For Harold and Barbara Cronin, the Royal Commission's focus on regional and remote Australia can't come soon enough.
If you can spend 50 odd years of your life building up something that you enjoy doing and see it all just broken apart, smashed, how do you get over it?
When their farming business was seized and sold for less than market value by the National Australia Bank, they were left with a $4.5 million debt.
One harvester was worth $700,000, they sold for $70,000. Over $1 million worth of assets there in the machinery, we got $186,000 for it. They took everything and they left nothing.
Receivers Ferrier Hodgson added nearly $1.5 million in fees in just 2 years, selling the Cronins' properties for $5.6 million. Controversially, receivers fall outside the Royal Commission's terms of reference and will not be examined.
The act of putting in a receiver never benefits the client. I absolutely categorically say that. I actually think in most cases it doesn't benefit the bank.
Farmers at the Commission want them to be.
They're all in cahoots. We call it, it is commonly known within the grazing industry as the underbelly of banking.
They charge all the expenses against you, but they don't. But they won't give you any information on it. No invoices, detailed information at all. They just give you this broad statement.
ANZ was forced to admit it caused distress when it bought rural lender Landmark. They moved some borrowers into more serious risk categories, triggering fees and higher rates.
Some of the customers felt that had they been advised earlier, they may have made a decision to refinance their facilities from Landmark before the acquisition occurred.
The Royal Commission has revealed how farming finance has shrunk over the past generation. There used to be choice and competition for farmers. Now, just the 4 big banks and a few specialists compete.
The hearings will be in Brisbane all week before moving to Darwin. They'll deal with farming finance, natural disaster insurance and banks' interactions with Indigenous Australians. The ABC understands the following hearing will focus on Australia's $1 trillion superannuation industry. Daniel Ziffer, ABC News, Brisbane.